I've been playing guitar for 17 years and not a day goes by that I don't think I suck. Why the heck can't I pick fast still? 17 years, I've practiced a lot. Why do I still struggle? No. So we're gonna try and get to Yngwie level. I have to figure out what the hell I'm gonna play. And then we're gonna play repeatedly until we die. So the kind of riff that I'm looking for is mostly an alternate picking based riff, but I think I found it. And this is from a recording from like, I don't know, 200 years ago. This right here. So pretty much that. I mean, it's insane, obviously. Let's do it again. Are you freaking kidding me? That's insane. That's insane. Actually, I think the speed run up the neck is going to be easier for me, just from muscle memory and doing similar runs like that than the arpeggios and the scale down to the low E. That. Look at this guy's right hand. What is this? He doesn't even move it. It just kind of, he goes down the fretboard and it just looks like he just, but he's going so fast that it doesn't even look like his picking style is like all like, what is this? He plays the smallest violin in the world to pick. And yes, I cry and I hear the smallest violin in the world when I watch him play. Watch this hand. What is that? What is this technique? I have to do this to get going fast like that. This is ridiculous. All right, so let's try and start learning this, I guess. Wish me luck. All right, we gotta slow down already. Playback speed, half speed, here we go. I mean, in all honesty, this is really epic. It's easy to see Yngwie's playing and be almost overwhelmed by it. It's like you're not given enough time to really appreciate what's happening in between the frets. I don't know, I just haven't been giving him enough credit for melodically because a lot of it is repetitive, I guess, in a way, or at least it sounds like that until you're really breaking it apart, like what we're doing now. So just an interesting little observation. Mental break, mental break. So I might have at least the notes now figured out. I'm 2 hours in, more than 2.5 hours in, and I think I have the notes for like 8 seconds worth of playing. The problem isn't that each individual lick is hard. The problem is that it's relentless. The tyranny of Yngwie's licks are relentless. Playing this fast at this point honestly just kind of feels impossible. And should I be too surprised? I mean, it's literally one of the most complicated pieces of music. I mean, definitely one of the most complicated and esteemed players. It feels like it should be attainable by a mere mortal. The efficiency of motion is really the key. I just feel like my fingers have to do a lot of moving that they shouldn't. So it's really about this time that I realized that, honestly, I'm really looking at each section of the solo with just like a range of acceptable error, and trying to stack each sections of the solo within that range of acceptable error to get a full-on, playthrough is coming near impossible at this speed, with the cleanliness that I'm looking to achieve. So basically what happens is my range of acceptable error widens pretty immensely, as you're about to see, and it felt like I was really getting to a point where this wasn't going to get any better, at least for now. So hopefully it's passable as a Yngwie attempt, but yeah, here we go. Maybe that was okay. Alright, real talk. This is where our journey ends for now. That sounds really corny, but I think this lick might be the most difficult thing I've ever tried to learn. I would give myself a B- for this one. Think about what was my expectation? What did I really think was gonna happen? I was just gonna, hey, let's just learn some Yngwie Malmsteen, take one of what looked like to me the most difficult section of playing that I could find of him, and then attempt to learn it, that I was going to be able to perfect it like that. It's wild how like I hit a point where it just didn't feel like I was making any progress. In fact, I got worse the more I played, and I can't even imagine having to play something like that live. Are you kidding me? Much less the fact that it was like 9 to 10 seconds worth of music or whatever. Maybe it's more than that, but to be able to put a whole set together like that, holy, it's a new level of respect that, I can learn a lot of songs. I've learned Dream Theater, I've learned Vi, I've not had that amount of difficulty learning something like that. We got pretty close, and yeah, alright. Don't look at me like that. I tried. No, we're gonna keep practicing that after today, and we're gonna see if we get any better over time. And I can tell one thing for sure, I can tell, is that having learned that, or forcing myself to try and play that fast, it does make all your playing feel much more natural when you're pushing yourself to such a peak that when you pull it back a little bit, everything else that you maybe would have struggled with before suddenly starts to feel a little bit easier. And that's kind of a proof of concept, honestly, that the more you push yourself in such a crazy level, you're going to get, it's going to benefit you in some way, as long as you don't break anything. But that's it. Thank you for watching this video. If I had a sign off, I'd say shred on and don't die. Okay, whatever.